with the information concerning the quorum for this meeting. Mr. Jacobs.
Jackson Electric Cooperative employed Texas Electric Cooperative, whose headquarters are in Austin, to mail a notice of the annual meeting. This notice was mailed to 10,749 members on April 26, 2019. This notice provided the date, time, and location of the meeting. It also included an agenda and list of nominees for election as provided for in the bylaws. I have a signed affidavit attesting to the mailing of this notice.
Mr. Jacobs, do we have a quorum?
Mr. President, I am pleased to report that as of 10 a.m. this morning, we had 133 members of the cooperative registered in attendance at this meeting, which constitutes a quorum as defined in our bylaws.
Thank you, Mike. If you've had an opportunity to look over your program for today's meeting, you've noticed that once again this year we are dedicating this meeting to the armed forces. Jackson Electric has a great respect and admiration for those that have served and those who are currently serving our great country. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the U.S. Armed Forces, both past and present. At this time, we ask that all veterans and those who are presently serving in the military to please stand so that you may be recognized. It is with sincere gratitude we thank you for your service. In addition to dedicating this meeting to the armed forces, we are also dedicating this meeting to our longtime board member, Tom Ward. Tom is retiring from Jackson Electric after 30 years of dedicated service. Tom, we thank you for your dedication over the vast number of years to Jackson Electric Co-op. Thank you, Tom. As you have heard, we have a quorum to conduct cooperative business. The first item of business is to approve the minutes from the last meeting. You have each received a copy of the minutes through the publishing of the Texas Co-op Power magazine. In addition, you have been provided a copy of the minutes in your program today. At this time, I will call on Mr. Jacobs to read the minutes of the 2018 annual meeting, or if you prefer, I will entertain a motion to dispense of the reading of the minutes and approve as written. Do I have a motion? Motion made and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Now I'll call upon Jim Coleman, Co-op's manager, to introduce the board members and the special guests we have joined us here today. Jim.
Thank you, Herbert. Is my mic working okay for you all? Okay. Welcome, everybody. And it's my pleasure to introduce our directors, James Hoffmeister and Twyla. Earth is Cornelius. Nancy is Nancy. Okay. Mike Jacobs, his wife Vicki, Bill Hansen, and his wife Audrey, Bruce Elliott, as we've mentioned, Tom Ward, Laval Sons, Doug Tice, and Loretta, Tom Hutchins, his wife Kathy, J.R. Leberneck over here, and Robin, Pat Stewart, his wife Dodie, and John Burke, and his wife Jean. Then we have guests, Bill Orton, Constable, Gary Hurst is the salesman from Techline, who we buy material from. Mike Kezar, manager at South Texas Electric Cooperative. We have a retiree here, Bob Nosker. And We have the scholarship winners over here that we'll be recognizing in a bit. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jim. The next thing on the agenda is the election of directors. I will now call upon John Martin, counsel for Jackson Electric Cooperative, to give a report from the nominating committee that was held at the end of November. Mr. Martin.
Thanks, sir. The lights came on when I got up. Again, my name is John Merton, General Counsel for Jackson Electric. Is that better? Okay. A little uncomfortable. Anyway, I've been called upon to report on the nominating committee meeting, which we had on November 27, 2018 at Jackson Electric Cooperative offices for the purpose of nominating directors for positions 2, 4, 6, and 7, whose terms are expiring. The committee was comprised of Sue Rash and Sherry Chittenden. The committee made nominations for District 2 of Herb Cornelius, District 4 of William Hanson, District 6 of Tom Ward, and District 7 of Laval Simons. Being that Herb Cornelius, William Hanson, and Laval Simons were unopposed for those positions, they are elected by acclamation. However, the members are being called upon today to decide who shall fill the directorship for District 6, Mr. Tom Ward's place. Whoever fills that will have big shoes to fill, and we hope they do as good a job as Tom has for these last 30 years. The candidates for that district are Jerome Brown and Anthony Smith. I think it would be appropriate at this time that we give each candidate an opportunity to introduce himself and explain why he should receive the membership's vote today. Anthony?
Thank you. I was called and asked to run for this position, and I thought of all the reasons I shouldn't do it, but I saw all the reasons I should do it also. But Tom has been a brother-in-law of mine for years. He's almost like my brother, more than my brother-in-law. He's been in my family that long. He was married to my older sister. But folks, I've been born and raised here in Matagorda County, and I don't know of any committee I've served on, except my church, but it's over in Missouri County. And I feel it's time that I make a move to serve the people here in Matagorda County. I feel that I would be a great candidate. I've been in management for 12 years out here at BASF. I left there and started my own company, septic company. I installed septic systems. And I have a lot of customers in here right now. But I've also sang professionally for a while. I don't know why these guys didn't ask me to sing in that tonight. I'm impressed. But anyway, no, I'm glad they did. But folks, I'm telling you, I cannot say enough about the co-op. I mean, really, you should give these guys a hand for making this a very, very affordable deal. Very affordable. And they've done an excellent job of keeping our rates down, keeping our lights on, keeping everything in order. Folks, this just doesn't happen. You know, people think that things just happen. These guys make it happen. They've done a wonderful job. And thank you, Tom, for, like I say, 30 years. I don't know if I could last that long, but 30 years is a long time. A long time. But folks, I would be glad to serve you if you would vote for me today. And like I say, my opponent, Jerome Brown, he's a wonderful guy, born and raised around him. And like I say, he's a very good guy also to serve. And I think he would do a great job also. But thank you all again for asking me. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. Jerome, would you like to come say a few words? Okay. So, voting ballots were sent out by mail and a separate mailing aside from your monthly bill. If you choose to vote by mail, if you chose to vote by mail, your ballot has been received and tabulated. And this has been confirmed when you registered for the annual meeting this morning. For those that elected to vote here in person today, we ask that you now cast your vote. Will the Jackson Electric employees with the ballot boxes please come to the front at this time?
Thank you, Mr. Byrd. When the election results are tabulated, they'll give them to us later in the meeting, and we'll let you know the results. Now call upon Mr. Jacobs to provide the treasury report.
Thank you, Mr. Cornelius. As your duly elected Secretary Treasurer, I ask you now to take out your financial statement found in the meeting book. The numbers I will report to you today are true and actual according to our audit performed in March. At the April board meeting, the 2018 audit was presented and approved by the board. Our purchase power cost us $39,842,724. Our sales amounted to $54,542,893. The cost to operate your cooperative, including interest and depreciation, amounted to $53,320,684. This allowed for an operating margin of $1,222,209. We had interest earnings on our operating funds and our managed funds account totaling $124,893. Our managed funds decreased $592,552. We had other margins including G&T capital credits and miscellaneous sales that totaled $1,836,147. The net result is margins of $2,690,698, which again represents a sound year for Jackson Electric Cooperative and attests to the financial strength of your cooperative. For further review, a financial statement has been included in our program. I'll now open the floor to any questions you may have concerning the Treasurer's report for the cooperative. Are there any questions?